Hello and welcome back to Daily News Analysis by Abhut Shiksha. Today is 11th of March 2023 and we bring you certain lists of topics that we'll be covering in this analysis. Okay, this is the list. Let's begin. We are starting with PIB, and I always recommend the aspirants to study or read PIB because it has a lot of information in detail where you do not need extra materials to study from, right? So we'll talk about MSME's lean scheme. Okay, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises has launched this lean scheme under MSME Champion scheme. So you have MSME Champion scheme first, then under it there is a lean scheme. Now we have to understand what is lean. So lean basically means it's a group of techniques which is called as lean. So there are a group of techniques to smoothen the process of productivity and production in companies or in industries. So this grouping of techniques are together known as lean. So those production capabilities or those skills that do not add value to the customers or consumers are eradicated or removed. So that is cutting off production or useless requirements and then making it smoother. There, hence lean. Okay, so if you cut down some useless things, like for example some time consuming production things, so you cut down this, so it becomes lean, right? So hence the name also came as lean. So what are the lean manufacturing tools? Like what are the techniques? Like this is there: 5S, Kaizen, Kanban, visual workplace, Pokayoka, etc., etc. There are various techniques which you can Google later on. So MSME has brought this scheme to provide a roadmap to global competitiveness for the MSMEs of India. And our Union Minister, Mr. Rane, has not only emphasized on the lean scheme, but he also mentioned that it is to improve quality and productivity also along with performance, right? But this will change the mindsets. Main thing is the mindsets of manufacturers, so that they don't become lackluster and they'll transform all these manufacturing units into a world-class manufacturing units, right? So the idea is to improve quality, productivity and performance so that we can compete globally with our MSME products, right? Then those who will be under this scheme, they'll also be incentivized, right? And this when they attain certain levels of lean, they'll be encouraged to become MSME champions. So you can see the link now. So first a manufacturer will target lean, right? Then if the levels are attained, then there'll be MSME champions. Okay, there are many benefits, like government will contribute 90% of implementation cost for hand-holding and consultancy fees. So this is one benefit that the government is giving. Then additional contribution of 5% for the MSMEs which are part of Spurti clusters, right, which are owned by women, SC, ST and located in northeastern region. So Spurti is another scheme which you can look up. Then another contribution of 5% for MSMEs which are registering through industry associations, overall equipment manufacturing, OEMs, organizations, right? So all these are to motivate particularly the manufacturers to improve the supply chain. At the end, the supply chain, it will be interesting to note that MSMEs of our country provide major backbone to the supply chain in the market. So if we improve our MSMEs, definitely we'll have lot of local products that are very good. Some of them are really good, world-class level. So to bring all these MSMEs into that world-class category, so we'll depend less on imported products, right? So let's begin with the next one. The next one is from Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. This is the National Youth Conclave 2003, which is scheduled to be held from 13 and 14 March, right? So this is India's biggest youth summit, National Youth Conclave, and it is being organized by Smart Cities Mission under Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, which is the premier institute or the premier body in terms of housing and urban affairs of the country. Now, along with Department of Youth Affairs and National Youth Institute of Urban Affairs. So you can see the link, right? Now, this is under again India's G20 presidency in 2023 under the terms Urban 20, Youth 20. We have already discussed a lot of alphabet 20s, right? So let's just recap once. So we have done B20, which is Business 20, which was held in the Northeast in the Seven Sisters, right? Then we had Y20, Youth 20, that was in Guwahati IIT, right? Then we did Labor 20 recently, that was in Punjab, right? And then we have here U20, that is Urban 20, okay, organized by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So this will happen in New Delhi, the Youth Conclave. So what is the aim? It is to bring young minds to deliberate on the U20 and Y20 priority areas. Now we have to understand what is U20 priority areas and Y20 priority areas. So here some of the key events that will take place in the conclave will be this SAR Compendium 1. So what is SAR? SAR is Smart Cities and Academic Towards Action Research. So this SAR program, they have done a lot of case studies on innovative urban projects. Okay, right? So Urban 20 is an engagement group under the G20, like all the other alphabetical 20s that I've discussed. Under 20 is an engagement group under the G20, which brings together mayors from major G20 G20 cities to discuss on a lot of things, particularly the need of changing the urban sector and achieving long-term beneficial results for the globe, etc. Right? So Urban 20 is particularly at the city level activities. Okay. So the priority areas of U20, the Urban 20 is here. You can read. Encouraging environmentally responsible behaviors, then ensuring water security, accelerating climate finance, then championing local identity, then reinventing frameworks for urban governance and planning, and catalyzing digital urban futures. So keep this in note, priority areas of U20 along with what is U20. We know about Youth 20, same, it's an engagement group, right? The first was held in 2010, and it allows youth to express their vision and ideas on G20 priorities, right? So the priority areas of Y20, again, note this down, keep it in your notes, okay? So let's just read once. Priority areas of Y20 are future of work, that is industry, innovation, and 21st century skills. So 21st century skills, what are 21st century skills? So a lot of 21st century skills include, particularly with technology like digital marketing, etc., right? So those will help in innovation that will help develop the industry. So it goes backwards, okay? Then the second point is climate change and disaster risk reduction, making sustainability. This is the keyword, sustainability. Then the third one is peace building and reconciliation, which is ushering in an era of no war, right? And then the fourth one is shared future, youth in democracy and governance. Then you have health, well-being and sports agenda for youth. So these are the priority areas of Y20. Okay, so by now you understood Y20 is an engagement group first held in 2010. Okay, from Ministry of Electronics and IT we have this news, that is the Digital India Bill, DIB, which is in proposal. Now our Union Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and Electronics and IT, Shri Rajeev Chandrasekhar, has asked all the stakeholders to comment on Digital India Bill. This bill aims to catalyze India's ambition of being in the leading pack of nations that would shape the future technology. So this is the primary aim of the digital bill. Now digital bill will, it is a proposed, so it will be the successor of the IT Act of 2000. Okay, so IT Act 2000 regulates the entire internet entities in India. Okay, so this Digital India Bill also aims to ensure that internet in India is open, free from user harm. User harm in the sense like all those catfishing tactics, then blackmailing, right? Cybercrime basically. So from all this, it wants to ensure and criminality, free from user harm and criminality. So cybercrime, like hacking and all those things. So this bill aims to institutionalize a mechanism of accountability. Okay, the legislation will cover emerging technologies. What are emerging technologies? AI, then algorithms of social media platforms, then user risk as well. Okay, and it will regulate the intermediaries who are providing the internet of things in the country, right? And the main challenge is data protection, obviously, or regulation, which is the right of an individual to protect his information, right? And also mitigate the bill in such a way that there is when there is a need to use individual data for legal purposes, it can be used. Now this bill aims to address that issue, that challenge between individuals' right of privacy versus use of individual data in legal purposes. So this bill plans to address that challenge. Okay. Then from Assam Tribune, in the final slide, we have, so since Assam government is going through this budget session in the Secretariat, so there is a proposed plan to set up a world-class facility for fundamental and advanced research in cancer, where at Amingao. So the center will be named as or christened as South Asia Cancer Research Center, and it is likely to be the single largest cancer research facility in the South Asian region. So not only in India, but it will be the single largest research facility in South Asia, meaning all the countries of South Asia like Nepal, Bangladesh, then you have Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bhutan, etc. will also be, they can reach the center for research, right? Now, it is still a proposal. It has not been done yet. So there has been discussion on funding models based on that, and then experts from India have already deliberated on a roadmap and operational design. Then international expert like such as this Dr. D. Nori, who has worked with many top research institutions in the world, has also held a workshop under the Department of Medical Education and Research. Okay, so already they're discussing the project. So hopefully this becomes a reality soon. Then the other news from Assam Tribune that we found a little important is the 8th Assam State Film Awards. Okay, so this awards has been given for 2 years, 2018 and 2019 consecutively. So 8 awards is given, 8 Assam State Film Awards are given for the years 2018 and 19 first thing. Now this will be held, the program will be held in Srimanta Shankardev International Auditorium at Kolakshetra on March 13. But the winners have already been announced. So Bulbul Can Sing by Rima Das, which was a very popular or very thought-provoking movie in 2018, has won the best film for 2018. Then Milind Datta's Junaki Porua, Fireflies, has won for the 2019 best film of the year. Now best film of Assam State Film is named after Rupkumar Jyoti Prasad Agarwala Award, right, for the best film. Then best direction went to Rima Das again for Bulbul Can Sing, right, for 2018, and Bhaskar Hazarika for the movie Amish, which was a thriller, suspense and thriller movie for 2019 respectively. Okay, and this best director award is named after Brojen Borua, so it is known as Brojen Borua Award. Then for the best actor, Utkal Hajawari for his movie Suspended Inspector Boro, a comedy movie which was very popular. So for 2018 he won the best actor. Then Benjamin Daimari again for the movie Junaki Porua for 2019 as the best actor. Now best actor award is named after Natasurja Phoni Sharma Award. Okay, and best actress is Lima Das, who won for the year 2019. Okay, Lima Das, and this award is named after Aideo Hondikoy Award. Then 2 actresses, Amrita Gogoi and Dr. Jahanara Begum, also won the Best Actresses Award for the year 2018. In the short film category, Subonti Borkotoki's Dai, okay, it bagged the Nip Borwa. Best film in the short film category is named after Nip Borwa, while Dib Chaudhry's Cafe Storyteller won the award for 2018. So this was Subonti Borkotoki's Dai in 2018, and then Cafe Storyteller in 2019. In the documentary category, Noren Borwa Award for the best film went to the documentary made by the Assam Tribune, The Nation Talks, for the year 2019. While for 2018, it was won by Alone in the Combat Zone, that documentary. Alright, so with this we come to the end of today's analysis. Do join our study circle if you're interested in a personalized manner of learning, and also to gain knowledge in a very free and very friendly environment. Okay, so the link for the study circle registration is given in the description box. So thank you for joining this session. We'll see you soon.